today's Friday, so I have another video for you guys. Today we are back for episode 2 of my college cooking series, where I teach you guys how to make simple, easy, delicious meals for the low, the cheap, the dirt cheap, the less coin, you know. You need to save these coins. We in college, or you one of them people who want to know how to cook but you don't want to spend a lot of money on expensive equipment, tools, stuff like that. I got you. I'm here for you. So since Valentine's Day is coming up, I'm going to show you how to make a very inexpensive, delicious dinner, or this could be lunch depending on how you're feeling. I'm going to make a honey glazed salmon, and we're going to have some very simple sides that you can make with only one tool: the oven. The oven. That's all you need is the oven. So go down, click that subscribe button. If you're not a teacup already, what is you doing? Like, subscribing is free, but you're giving me your time, so I really appreciate that. Give this video a huge thumbs up, and without further ado, let's get right on into this video. So as last time, we gonna get the ingredients, run them down real quick. We got our friend Asparagus back in the building. Hey Asparagus. We have some fresh garlic cloves. These were 69 cents at Kroger, way cheaper than buying the garlic powder, which is only $1. But hey, you want to save 30 cents or not? I got some regular traditional salt here. I have my salmon, which was frozen, but it's okay because I can pop it in the oven, it'll be fine. We gonna need some pure honey here. This was cheap as well, Kroger. And then for my seasonings, I'm just gonna need some parsley flakes and some black pepper. And also for my sides, I got some boil in the bag rice. And for our oil today, we're gonna be using vegetable oil, which you can use canola oil, cooking oil, whatever oil you have available. So let's see how all of this comes together. So I lied about the stove being the only tool. It's okay. So I'm gonna show y'all how to make boil in the bag rice with a microwave. 10 minutes, real simple. So what you're gonna do, this is enriched pre-cooked long grain rice. I know white rice is bleached and brown rice is better for you. Let me tell y'all that I like the way that white rice tastes. It's not me being racist, but anyway. So you just put it in here. You're gonna fill it up with water about here till it covers the entire bag. All right, like so. And I also forgot to tell y'all about our friend Tastes Like Butter. We need some of that. Now you don't have to do this part, but I like my rice to be very buttery, so I always add some butter into the water, and you can mix it around till it dissolves. But when you start cooking it in the microwave, it'll melt and, you know, get all incorporated and whatnot. So that's about enough butter. Then you also need a little bit of salt, not a lot, and a little bit of pepper. The pepper's gonna look like a lot, but I promise you it's not. It's not a lot. See, that's about enough. That was my oven preheating. I got the oven preheating on 400 degrees. So now that we done got all that butter and whatnot incorporated, we are going to set this off to the side. And when you're ready, you pop this in the microwave for 10 minutes. And now we're going to move on to our salmon and our asparagus. So now we're going to make the sauce that go on top of the salmon before we start like assembling it on our baking tray. So this is some garlic I've been using constantly. And then my phone went ring. Y'all heard my phone ring. That was a very important phone call. That's why y'all can't hear the ASMR effect on this clip, but it's okay. So the next step is to take your garlic cloves and you're going to chop them as finely as possible. Be careful because it's kind of slippery and it has multiple layers of unedible skin. So you'll see me kind of struggling with it, but just chop up maybe 2 to 3 cloves of garlic, depending on how much garlic you like. I am a garlic fan, so I use tons of it, but I would say 1 to 2 cloves should be enough. But the next step in the recipe calls for oil, any type of oil you want to use. As I said earlier, I'm using vegetable oil, and I'm gonna add, I think, 2 to 3 teaspoons. This is going to help the sauce that you're about to make stick to your salmon. Then you're going to add in all of that garlic that you just chopped up. And the last step for your sauce, you're just going to add in your honey. Now this, you kind of got to eyeball it because the honey is going to bring the sauce together. So it depends on how sweet you want it. The garlic is also going to offset that sweetness. So I would say maybe a couple squirts, like maybe 2 to 3 pumps of honey. So now we are going to assemble our meal before we put it in the oven. Going back in with my vegetable oil, I'm pouring some in the cap and doing like adding the oil that way because I feel like I have more control of where the oil is going and how much I put on there. So you're going to put oil on top of your salmon and also on top of your asparagus so it can cook all together. Flip your asparagus over to make sure the oil gets on both sides so they cook evenly. And I'm also flipping the salmon over as well. And we just gonna add a little bit more oil. Is all greased up, you're gonna go in with some salt, and I would say the asparagus does not, I repeat, does not need that much salt because it's already a salty vegetable in itself. I would say go a little more heavy on the pepper for the asparagus, but for the fish you want to season it salt and pepper accurately on the fish, a little less salt on the asparagus. Rubbing down my salmon to make sure that seasoning is evenly coated on both sides. You can add any seasoning you want to your fish as well. Now I'm adding on some Italian seasoning. And then I'm going to go in with that beautiful honey garlic sauce that we made. And make sure you get it to stay towards the center of the salmon because when it cooks, you don't want gravity to pull the sauce off of the fish, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So after 12 to 15 minutes in the oven on 400 degrees, this is my final product. I am so excited. Look at this finished product, y'all. Get close. Get close. Look at that salmon, honey. Just super cooked through and pink. Look at that rice. Buttery, delicious. Look at them asparagus. Seasoned, okay? Seasoned, honey. Wow. I'm gonna dive right on in here. We're gonna get a piece of this salmon with the rice. If you hear some talking in the background, that's my roommate. My bad. Can't do nothing about it. Sorry. Wow. Y'all, this junk slaps. Wow. This is really delicious. The honey with the garlic, it just brings it all together. Give it that nice, flavorful, just packs the punch. And then the honey at the end got a little bit of sweetness. Wow. That's good. The asparagus is kind of salty and it balances out the sweetness of the fish. Wow. Y'all, this is the hit right here. So make this for your boo or your bae or your husband or your wife for Valentine's Day coming up. Let me tell y'all, this will be a great way to end the night because this is delicious. All right, before I eat too much of this, sorry, I couldn't help myself. This is really delicious. Okay. All right, anyway, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. Go down and leave all of your recipe suggestions down in the comment box below. If you found it on Instagram or something, you want me to try it, leave the link so I can watch the video. This recipe I did make it myself. I got that linked in the description box below, tasty.com. Thank you, not sponsored, but it tastes delicious. It really does. Give this video a huge thumbs up. Go down, click that subscribe button to become a teacup if you're not a teacup already. And without further ado, I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye. Back up. And if you recreate this recipe, please tag me. You know, post your little pictures on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. Follow me on all of them social media, you know, down below in the box. Okay, now I think I'm done. So, till next time. Bye.